International Teletech is a company that is struggling to establish concrete human resource policies. With the help of our consulting team, a human resource package will be established to manage and motivate employees of International Teletech. This package will take effect in the company's 4 geographic areas to establish an organizational culture, implementing one unique strategy that will address the spouse values of each particular country: the United States, Brazil, Russia, and India.
Having proper guidelines and procedures will help set a common understanding of what is expected from employees by Teletech. We will accomplish this by having employees go through exercise and training programs. These programs will include a 90-day probationary period in which new employees will familiarize themselves with other staff members and familiarize themselves with technological tools necessary for job completion. This will create self-efficacy and build self-esteem in employees and reduce role ambiguity. To boost employee morale, employees must believe that Teletech wants to better each individual and make them better company assets. We will implement compensation and benefits packages for all language and study abroad educational programs, as well as a $5,000 a year educational reimbursement. Employees must also believe that Teletech is caring to their non-work related needs. We will have medical, dental, vision, and retirement benefits. Organizational commitment from employees must be obtained in order to establish a successful working environment. Each organization will set up bi-weekly company lunches, semi-annual potluck family dinners, and monthly staff breakfasts. This will bring employees together, emphasize corporate vision, and ultimately create organizational culture.
International Teletech is located in 4 different regions outside the U.S., and it is important to acknowledge different groups and cultures. The U.S. is an individualistic culture that receives personal satisfaction when their performance is praised. To make sure self-esteem is enhanced in employees, praises from higher authority during staff meetings should be applied, and on-the-spot awards should be given for integrity, performance, and positive attitudes. And in U.S., hard work leads to more play, so employees who work hard and produce excellent results consistently should be given more time off from their jobs, such as more vacation time.
Brazil, India, and Russia are collectivist cultures that share goals as a group and do not like praise in public. Organizations in these countries need to know how to boost employee self-esteem without embarrassing anyone. In this case, rewards should be given in privacy, and evaluations of employee performance should be in one-on-one settings. Brazil is a family-oriented country, so on-site daycares should be implemented. In Indian culture, religion plays a heavy role, so allowing prayer facility within the office. And Russia prefers to communicate through email and conduct business within the office, so applying virtual Fridays into the work week for staff that chooses to conduct business during the week and the work from home as well.
In order for our consulting practice to be effective as possible, our consulting team has decided to implement within the Human Resource Department quarterly performance evaluations. Within these evaluations, employees will meet with their supervisors every 3 months and will have the opportunity to give their supervisors opinions and feedback about how the firm is organized and how it's running. This allows our employees to stay satisfied with their work and allows supervisors to make changes as needed. In addition to in these evaluations, the supervisor will go over with each employee their performance among different engagements over the past quarter, allowing the employee to set personal goals and achieve these goals through self-work. This is also an opportunity for employees to gain individualization within the firm. So for example, the supervisor can help the employee reach his or her career goals within the firm and outside the firm, and where they would like to develop and grow within the company. This helps to ensure that the company is staying on track to reach its corporate vision and allowing employees to feel like they are a part of a team.
So Since we're implementing a human resource program for international teletech, it's important to look at the company globally. Therefore, to make sure international teletech operations run smoothly, there will be a 21st century manager for every department. These managers will use a contingency approach and avoid the one-way best mentality. This will allow for more satisfaction among employees as well as increasing productivity. Also, 21st century managers will also play as a mentor to their employees. So if an employee has a question or just needs more leadership or guidance, they can go to the manager. This will help build self-efficacy among employees and reduce role ambiguity. If there's an issue a manager cannot help with, such as an employee questioning the rules of conduct or just how the business is running, they can go to the HR department. An HR department will be in every international teletech where an employee can go to resolve these types of issues. Lastly, there will be a senior manager as well in every international teletech. Senior managers will have a role as a global communicator. Since International Teletech is an international company, communication is important. Therefore, senior managers will look at every message and email that is sent to other countries. For International Teletech to succeed, it's important that they are respectful and build relationships with other countries.
In conclusion, to make sure that our consulting practice is running as effectively as possible, with the aspects that we mentioned earlier, we want to make sure that our organization is functioning smoothly on an organizational and global level and consistent globally. With this said, for example, if an employee decides to make a career transfer from India to the United States, they may not feel accustomed to having a non-religious room in the office space, and we're not catering to their individual needs. However, as a firm, we realize that if we keep our organizational culture and global culture the same throughout the world, that when an employee does make a transfer to any office throughout the world, they don't feel culture shock and they feel at home and they're still a part of a team that's striving to meet corporate vision. So these performance evaluations will still be in place. We'll still have 21st century managers located globally within our firm, and we're still reaching corporate mission. That's why we feel as though our consulting practice should be implemented as soon as possible.